Tokyo was hot until it was not. In fact, the heat led to record highs for October throughout the country until it suddenly dropped from 25 degrees Celsius to around 15 to 20 degrees, and the weather has been quite gloomy and depressing. Strangely, the bad weather didn't bring me down. Quite the opposite, in fact. It pushed me into overdrive, and suddenly I was buying new fall clothes and looking up warm and cozy fall eats. I feel like I've been looking for this all my life. I'm probably gonna buy 2. I love when the weather is abysmal and I'm warm and cozy inside. I think the Danish called this hyuka, but in Japan, I think it's best described as nuku-nuku, and it's one of the best seasons to enjoy this. So, good morning. Today was very gloomy when I woke up, but I think I'm going to take myself on a solo date. And you and I think we're going to spend the weekend exploring. I'm not sure exactly where I want to go yet. I need to make some lenses for my glasses, so that, and I want some chai tea and sneakers, so maybe somewhere that meets all those needs. Let's go. I took myself on a solo date in Marunouchi and went to my favorite and honestly the best Chinese food in Tokyo. My favorite is the yodare dori, but they also have extra, and I mean extra spicy mapo tofu. Honestly, I want to gatekeep it, but I won't, just for you. 1,000 out of 10. Please visit if you can. I say solo date, but my real mission was actually to run an errand because I needed to get prescription lenses for the frames I bought the other day. I was hungry after all that shopping, so I wanted to stop by a cafe for a bite, and I decided to walk to Hibiya. There was a lot going on, like this film festival screening, and Hibiya Midtown was very crowded. I found this super cute cafe and lunch spot, but it wasn't really somewhere I could take out my laptop, so I decided to just pick up a few things and leave. They had the cutest condiments and teas, so I just could not resist. I gave up on finding a cafe that wasn't packed, and I found this baked goods shop instead. And I'd been planning on visiting anyways, so it was in my to-do list for the longest time. Look how amazing this looks. I bought a financier and cookies this time around. I was excited to make a chai tea latte because this is a wet chai tea blend, and I really wanted to compare it to what I usually drink. This has honey already added, so it was really nicely balanced and didn't need any extra ingredients. So, very unexpected turn of events. Apparently we're going camping tomorrow. And we weren't planning on it because it was supposed to be a 3-day weekend that was going to rain all weekend long. And then, out of the blue, Monday and Sunday decide to be sunny, even though the weather forecast was like, oh no, it's gonna rain all weekend. Anyway, so our friends were like, hey, do you guys want to go? And here I am, doing some last minute packing. Although I am kind of excited. But again, at the same time, I'm not a big fan of spontaneous travel, so. Chan-chan, tomorrow we're going camping. What do you think? We're going camping tomorrow. What do you think? Huh? What's your take on the spontaneous camping event? The weather was so gorgeous, it's hard to believe how rainy it was just last night. Also, the drive was pretty nice, although somewhat congested. The best part of a road trip is making pit stops at the konbini, and I ended up getting some cozy socks and lunch. There's so much to choose from, it's insane. This skewer was a tsukune with grizzle, which sounds really gross, was actually really good, 8 out of 10. Onigiri was a 10 out of 10, as always. We made a pit stop at the grocery store to pick up dinner and breakfast for tomorrow. Grocery shopping in Japan is the best. I picked up some yakitori skewers, which I love to do camping because we can grill using charcoal. We also got some beef tongue to barbecue, liver, and beer. Stocking up on the liquids. The grocery run was kind of a rush because we needed to check in, so we hurried to the campsite. The site has a dog-friendly fence, so we were able to take our dog off his leash, which is very rare. Our friends were late because of traffic, so we went ahead and set up our tent. It was such beautiful weather that I even worked up a sweat getting up the tent. I'm sure you can tell, but I decided to wear the sweater dress that arrived yesterday. Our friends were held up by traffic, so we decided to take a quick walk and check out the scenery. I love how Japan has 4 distinct seasons, and fall just might be my favorite. Our friends finally showed up, and we wanted to do a quick run to the konbini, so they took us to the 7-Eleven. We also picked up our favorite whiskey, Hakushu by Suntory, which gets sold out all the time, so we were really excited to see it in stock. After everyone settled down, we had an early dinner while it was still light out before chilling around the campfire. Fall nights in the mountains are pretty cold, so I had to layer like crazy. Our friends even brought their stove to keep warm. This morning started out so peacefully and perfect that we were so unprepared for what was about to happen next. We had our coffee, packed up, and were just about to leave the site when our car battery died. And because this is our first time ever having a car, we totally panicked, and I didn't even take any footage. But thankfully our friend knew how to jumpstart the car, which got us home, and eventually we were able to replace the battery. Thank goodness it died at the right place and the right time. The 4 of us stopped at my favorite sushi place ever called Uogashi Sushi before going home. This place always has a crazy line, so I recommend getting there at least 30 minutes before opening. They serve a lot of locally sourced fish, so it's fresh and in season.
Anyway, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.